Godzilla first roared into our collective consciousness in the year 1954 through a Japanese film simply titled Godzilla. Created by Toho Studios, this radioactive behemoth was a metaphor for nuclear weapons, reflecting Japan's post-World War II anxieties. But Godzilla wasn't just a symbol of destruction. He also embodied the resilience and indomitable spirit of Japan. In the 1960s and 70s, Godzilla transformed from a terrifying monster into a friendlier figure, starring in a series of films that were lighter in tone. This era, known as the Showa Period, saw Godzilla battling other monsters, often to protect mankind. These films introduced iconic characters like Mothra and King Ghidorah, who would become integral parts of the Godzilla mythos. The 80s and 90s brought a darker, more serious Godzilla back to the screen. During this Heisei period, Godzilla continued to fight other monsters but also faced human-made threats. The films explored themes of environmentalism and genetic engineering, reflecting the era's concerns. Then came the Millennium Period, which kicked off in the late 90s and extended into the early 21st century. This era rebooted Godzilla's story multiple times, leading to a wide range of interpretations of the character. From a defender of Earth to a destructive force of nature, Godzilla's role varied greatly during this time. In the 2010s, Godzilla made a triumphant return to Hollywood with a new series of films. These movies, part of the Monsterverse, portrayed Godzilla as an ancient creature who helps maintain the balance of nature. The Monsterverse culminated in Godzilla vs. Kong, an epic showdown between two of cinema's most iconic monsters. Most recently, in the mid-2020s, Godzilla has found a new home on streaming platforms with the release of several animated series. These shows continue to explore Godzilla's role as a protector and destroyer, adding new layers to the character's rich mythology. So what have we learned from this journey? Godzilla is more than just a monster. He's a symbol of our fears, our hopes, and our capacity for resilience. He reflects the anxieties of his time, whether they be nuclear war, environmental destruction, or the unknown dangers of scientific advancement. And yet, despite these heavy themes, Godzilla also brings us joy. His battles with other monsters are thrilling spectacles, and his enduring popularity is a testament to our love for larger-than-life characters. In conclusion, Godzilla's journey is a mirror of our own. As he evolves, so do we. And as long as there are challenges to face and fears to conquer, there will always be a place for the king of monsters in our hearts and on our screens.